guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how to squat. So the theory is very simple, that you have to pretend that you are going to sit. So let's try to do that. You are here and you have to pretend that you are going to sit on a chair. But in reality, for the squats, there shouldn't be any chair. You have to be in the sitting posture, balancing on your muscles and holding your body weight. Let's come up and let's go into the details of this posture. So the details, your legs, your feet should be shoulder width wide, like this, not like this. Shoulder width wide or slightly more than that. So feet shoulder width wide. Your body should be straight. Your belly, you need to suck in, and your tailbone, you have to push out. So you are here, inhale, and we will take the hands in front. That helps to balance in the posture. So inhale, tailbone out, belly sucked in, and go down while pushing the glutes back. So you have to try that you are pushing the glutes back. When you concentrate like that, you do not lose the posture. So you are here, you have to press down from the heels to have the correct posture and not from the toes. So this is how you can squat. This was the basic squat. But holding in this posture or even getting into this posture might not be easy or might not be possible for the beginners. So let's see where the beginners face problem. So if your glute muscles are not strong, it might be difficult to go into squat. So what happens? So for the people who have lot of belly fat, lot of weight over the belly, obviously the body is not going back, but the weight is pulling them forward. So what happens is when they go down like this, because the weight, the excess fat on the belly is pulling them forward. So then they go down like this. So what is that doing? When you are into this posture, your body weight is you are going to manage on the knees. Do you want to do that? And you are actually not doing anything on your glutes and your thighs. You're not training these muscles, but the body weight is going on the knees, so that is just a preparation for knee injury. So never ever do that. And other thing, what many people may do is go down like this, squat. So what they feel? That I'm going down really well. I'm going down really well. But do see the glutes. Are they going down? Are the glutes going down? Not really. What is going down? Your upper body is going down, moving forward. So this is definitely not going to give you any injury, but not even going to give you any benefit, any result, because you're not training the glutes. Same thing. So what you need to do is, let's get into the details. Legs shoulder width wide, belly suck in, push the tailbone out like this, tailbone out, go down while pressing your heels, and make sure that your upper body is straight. Your chest, your shoulder is facing forward, not like this, but like this. So this is where you are squatting down. Hold in the posture. You will feel immense strain on your glutes, on your thighs, and you can come up, squeeze your glutes and release them. So this was the basic squat. But as we discussed that the beginners do not have enough muscle strength, how are they gonna do the squat? So let me tell you, for beginners, it's not impossible. You just need some support to have the correct posture. So the easiest support you can have is a wall. So let's see how this wall can help us to not go wrong into squats. So stand close to the wall, so close that your toes should be touching to the wall, feet shoulder width wide, body straight. You can just feel the wall like this with your hands. Inhale, exhale and squat. Squat down as much as you can. Now here you can see my shoulders, my head, my upper body is straight, facing forward. My knees cannot cross my toes because there is wall, and only my glutes are pushing out. Come up, squeeze the glutes and release. So this is how you know that when you're squatting down, your upper body, this is how you know that when you're squatting down facing the wall, being very close to the wall, your upper body, that is your chest, your shoulders, your head, cannot bend forward. There is wall. Your knee cannot go across the wall or across your toes. Obviously because there is wall. Only thing is happening is your glutes are pushing out. So there is wall that is helping you to have the correct posture, but it is not helping you, it is not making the posture easy. So there is wall to help you, but it is also making the posture more intense and more difficult. See, when we squat down like this, at least the hands are coming forward. So it makes the pose easy. Hands up like this or hands like this makes the pose more difficult. So when you are doing it with the wall, your hands cannot come in front and they can be just beside you. That makes the posture more intense, but that also makes sure that you will never go wrong into the posture, and you can practice with the wall slowly. As your muscles get strong, you will be able to do it intense. So I would say that using the wall for beginners is really good, that you will definitely not go wrong into the posture. But even for people who are not beginner, they should squat using the wall, because the wall also makes the posture more intense. And let me share with you one more way how you can use the wall for squats, making it more intense but also helping you to not go wrong into squats. You have to stand close to the wall, but not too close, at least one step forward. Your feet are shoulder width or slightly more than that wide. You are one step far from the wall, and keep your body straight and just feel the wall. If it feels close enough in your range, it feels good, then you can squat down. So from here, suck your belly in, tailbone out, and go down in squat. Now here, if you feel that the legs or the heels can go a little more far, just see that like this. And when you feel that your thighs are coming parallel to the ground, that means you are squatting down. So this is where you are. Now when we were doing without support, my body was like this. So even this is okay, but if you can, so here you can see that my body is above my knees. When I'm like this, here you can see that my body or my torso is above my knees and my toes. But if I can go back, take wall support like this, and now my body is coming over my hips. So this is even better. training my muscles even more. So though I'm thinking that I'm taking wall support, even this is quite challenging and training my whole body really well. And here, hold in the posture. Your hands could be here, could be up, or like this for a little more support. Keep your belly sucked in and hold. When you are done, come up like this. So this is how you can use the wall as support to hold correct posture in squats. So these are the two ways we can use wall for squats. I hope this was useful to you. Please share your feedback with me in the comment section. Also do let me know which is your favorite form of squat. Should I make more videos on squat with some weight, the intense version, or should I make it with some support, the easier version? Because squats are great exercise. They work on a whole body and they train our core really well. So I hope to see you again in my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay